Namaste, one and all. So today we are going to discuss continuation related to the previous discussion. The rough agenda is like this: God, something related to spirituality, mind, infinity, universe. That's Adyaatma, Manas, Ananta, and Vishwa. Cause-effect relation. That's Karya, Karana, Sambandha, Palitamsha, and those things. Advaita, oneness. So, so let's start with the God, or in Kannada we call Devaru, or in other languages, Bhagavanta. God is in reality, it's a Nitya Satya, and exists in the substance. So that substance, or the Padartha, we call it as in the Padartha Vijnana, it can be thought of as a tangible substance. So also God is thinking mind, the Chintana Manas, the one universal substance. So Vishwa Padartha, so which is God or the Bhagavanta. It's a tangible substance, a thinking substance, a comprehensible and describable and possessed of principles which are familiar to human being through our observation of the one universal substance. Okay, one universal substance. Eka Vishwa Padartham, in all the created things, in all Srishta Padartha. So the one universal substance, that is God. So it's a tangible substance which is nothing but in the Padartha, in the Chintanamana, and it is comprehensible, it can be describable, and it has principles which are familiar to us. The substance of all Srishta Padartha is light. Okay, Kirana. Kirana is the substance or body of the God. The one substance or the one Eka Padartha of Chintana Mana, but the one substance of the thinking mind is all that exists. The created universe is the registration in matter of the idea of thinking mind. Srishta Padartha, Nirmita Padartha, Mula is Kirana. The Astitva is in Padartha. What exactly is that Astitva? It's in Mano Chintana. And the Manas, mind, is equal to the Kirana, or the light. Then what is Kirana, or the light? It's a Urja Sangraha Kosha of Chintanamana. Means Urja means energy, Sangraha means collection, energy collection. It's a storehouse. Light is a storehouse of the energy of thinking mind. The energy of the universe is the energy of the thinking mind. Okay, so that's equated in this. Vishwa Urja, or universal energy, it can be thought of as the Urja of Chintanamana. That's the energy of thinking mind. And when we see what is Vishwa, or the universe, is nothing but, let's say, universe is nothing but energy, Vishwa of Urja. And then what is Urja? Urja is nothing but the Kirana, the light. Mind is equal to universe. That means Manas itself is the Vishwa. So that means the Mano Padartha, Manas named Padartha, or the mind named substance, it says it's not something physical, but it is an Adhyatmika Padartha. Adhyatmika Padartha. So that means it's a spiritual substance. So then what is that spiritual, spirit in the word spiritual, or what is Adyaatma in the word Adhyatmika? So Adhyatma is nothing but Adhi plus Atma. In Brahmi language I'm talking it. So the one which gives energy or the power to the Atma Chalana. So Atma Chalana in the sense the Deha Chalana, or any kaya or any substance, the moment of the substance or the molecules. So that is Adhyatma. So that means beyond the physical universe, there is the spiritual universe working. So when you see that, what is that spirit or the Atma or Adyaatma? It is nothing but the light wave, which is Kirana. The light wave itself is the Adhyatma, and the Adhyatma is the ultimate, Antima, the eternal. It is Shashvata. Eternal means Shashvata. Though it is a finite substance, that is Santa, Santa Padartha, though it is a finite substance. But this Adhyatma is not infinite. Adhyatma is not Ananta. Okay? Nothing in this universe of motion is infinite. The Vishwa is limited, is bounded. So it is not infinite, it is not Ananta. The human's concept of an infinite God, Ananta Shakti, or Ananta Devata, or Ananta Bhagavanta, who is having or possessing infinite knowledge, that is Ananta Jnana, and infinite power, Ananta Shakti. So that means an infinite God possessing infinite knowledge and infinite power. Ananta Bhagavanta having Ananta Jnana and Ananta Shakti. And also creator of an infinite universe, Ananta Vishwa Nirmata, of infinite extension. So Vishwa is not limited, it is unlimited. So these statements doesn't hold with respect to the laws of motion, Chalana Niyama, which is there. So it doesn't, these rules like infinite God possessing infinite knowledge and infinite power, and it's the creator of universe, infinite universe having infinite extension, so it doesn't abide the laws of motion. I'm not talking about the laws of motion by the modern science, but by the ancient science. So this is a boundless, eternal, dimensionless universe. So it's a boundless, we say that boundless as Asima and Antima and Ayamatita. Asima, Antima, and Ayamatita. Asima is boundless, Antima is eternal, dimensionless is nothing but the Ayamatita universe. So the boundless, eternal, dimensionless universe of definite limitations. It has miti, both as to all cause and to all effects of cause. So that means, so it is limited by all the karanas and all parinamas of those karanas. All karanas and parinamas of all karanas. And when we see the dimension, what exactly is the dimension of the ayama? Ayama is nothing but, say, parinama sambandhita brahma. That means it's an illusion of a relation of effects which are in themselves but illusions. So it is a maya veshtita. So the maya shakti, or due to the illusion, so all these things, the dimension is nothing but an illusion of relation of effects. So it's not a reality. So we call it as maya. Let's see the cause-effect relation. The all the causes are comprehensible too, and all the effects are measurable by human being. So that's why we say that all the karanas are paritarkita. It can be comprehensible, and all the parinamas can be sankhyata, measurable. Parinamas are sankhyata or parimita, measurable. A limited measurable universe. So when we say that universe is limited and it is measurable, so it cannot be infinite. Okay, so that means the rule is the parimita sankhyata vishwa. It cannot be equal to ananta. Okay. Then, and a divinity is limited as to the range of cause, which limits the possible range of effect. So it cannot be infinite. So the parimita is there with respect to the cause and effect also. So the light is the living substance of mind. Kirana is the jivita padartha of manas, which is in kriya, nirantara gati, nirantara chalana. So that light is the living substance of mind in action. It is the creating principle of the one substance. Okay, eka padartha, sajjana siddhanta. It is the creating principle. Okay. The one substance or the eka padartha that is related to ether or akash tattva, we call it as Adyaatma padartha, is related to, or it itself is Eka Vishwa Manas, one universal mind. Okay, Eka Padartha, one substance. What is that one substance? It's a Divya Adhyatma Padartha of that Eka Vishwa Mana, one universal mind, the substance which is related to that. The entire Srishta Vishwa, or the created universe in Trikala, the past, the present, and the future, is one padartha in chalana. It's in one substance in motion. So that is none other than the kirana or the jyoti, or in normal terms, English, it is light. And there is no andhakara in it. There is no darkness in it. So we can make certain propositions here. Matter itself is the kirana. So matter can be said as vastu or jada. Okay, jada. It doesn't have the external motion that can be called as matter here. So it can be termed as vastu or jada. So the deva or the bhagavanta or the devaru in Kannada. So that devaru is nothing but the vastu or the jada. With respect to if we equate the matter to the kirana, so that means the dravya or the padartha or the vastu or the jada is nothing but made of kirana. It's a divinity. So that means from the logic or the tarka, we can also say that the devaru is nothing but the jada or the vastu. So it may look like, oh, you are negating the principles of Vedanta. It's not. So devaru is present in everything. Okay, anu, renu, truna, kashta, and everything that guiding principle or that life force is present. So Adyaatma Padartha is Jada Padartha here we can equate, because we are discussing with respect to the physics, how the physics, Vedic physics, has been used in different philosophies, and also how it gradually moved towards the uh, origin of modern physics. So you will clearly understand how they are related. Adhyatma Padartha is the Jada Padartha, and what is Padartha? Padartha is nothing but Kirana. So we have equated the matter to the Kirana, we have equated the that matter is nothing but the Vastu to the Deva, and Adhyatma Padartha is the Jada Padartha, and Padartha is nothing but the Kirana. Then comes the Advaita, oneness. So no two Padarthas in Vishwa. There cannot be two Padarthas, two substances in this universe. There will be only one substance. So that is none other than the Padartha of Vishwamana, which is Jiva Dravya. Vishwamana is universal mind. So that is Jiva Dravya, Jiva Padartha. So the life substance. The life can be defined in the biology. If you see biology, logic part, it doesn't. It just say about the life, but it never defines the life. Only the Indian philosophy defines the life. From the human perspective, if you see what is life, it is a sampurna mano vyapta. Okay, life is sampurna mano vyapta. It is covered completely by the mind, but completely by the properties of mind. And when we see that what exactly this life or jiva, it's a kirana. Okay, it's a wave, light wave. It's a kirana itself is a jiva, and there is only one kirana or one jiva in the Vishwa. Sampurna Vishwa is one jivita. Okay, jivita means in life, living. One jivita Pranatha. Pranatha means breathing, or the actually it is the prana shakti which is beyond the normal inhale and exhalation of air. So that prana shakti gives the pranitha, and spandita being so the pulse, so the impulse or the pulse which is present. So Sampurna Vishwa, universe is, if we divide that into some small entities, it is one Jivita, one Pranatha, and one Spandita. Okay, so all these working together, it's a one being having these three uh, qualities. There are no two Jivas or no two Jivis in this Vishwa, so everything is one. There are not two of anything in this Vishwa. Okay, so it's just a perception or the illusion that we see the two. So everything is one. Oneness, identifying that oneness is the, or getting the experience, divine experience of that oneness in everything is the Advaita. There is no two in that. Everything in this Vishwa is one, and it is not equal to two. Okay, with this, I'm ending the second lecture related to the creation dissolution. Stay tuned for more videos through www.vedavidya.com. Thank you. Namaste.